Stop scrolling? Seriously, you're about to see 13 guns that nobody warned you about. I'm not talking about the overhyped stuff in every top 10 list. These are the quiet killers, the race-bred monsters, the sleeper carry kings, the kind of pistols that make you pause and say, what did I just shoot? Some are expensive, some are shockingly cheap, but every single one blew me away. I'm not getting paid to hype these, mind you. I've run them, shot them, and in some cases, flat out regretted sleeping on them for so long. And when you see the one that nearly outperformed a Staccato for half the price, you'll get why I had to make this list. So let's get into this. I bought the FN509 Compact Tactical out of pure FOMO. Everyone at the range had one, and I figured, fine, let's see what the fuss is all about. First few mags, regret. Trigger felt like I was pulling a rusted wrench. Slide was heavy. Grip texture chewed my hand like a cheese grater. I almost sold it after day one, but I didn't, and thank God for that. Because the second I ran it suppressed with a dot, whole different animal. This thing shoots smoother than it has any right to. The recoil's dead flat, controls are right where they should be, and it runs filthy, like forget to clean it for 800 rounds filthy. Never hiccuped even once. It still annoys me that I like it because I wanted to hate this thing, but here I am running it more than my carry gun. Effin made something ugly, overpriced, and weirdly brilliant. You won't post pictures of it, but you'll keep reaching for it when nobody's watching. You ever shot something so weird it pisses you off that it works? That's the PX4 Storm Compact Carry. Rotating barrel, chunky slide, giant safety, looks like it crawled out of the early 2000s. I mocked this thing for years, and then I shot it. Recoil? Gone. That rotating barrel doesn't just reduce muzzle size, it kills it. First mag I ran through it, I stopped halfway and went, wait, what the hell? The trigger's not bad either, way better in the carry version, and Ernest Langton worked on the tuning, which explains why it doesn't feel like a Beretta museum piece anymore. The thing is, no one talks about it. Not tactical enough, not new enough, doesn't photograph well. But it runs, it carries, and it feels like cheating when you shoot it fast. People at the range kept asking what it was, and I almost didn't tell them. I've still got prettier guns, but this one, it's one of the only compacts that actually made me question my setup, and that's saying something. Look, I didn't think a shield could kick me in the face, but this one nearly did. The Shield X comes with a 13-round flush plus 15-round extended mag, a rail, red dot cut, and clear side funnels, gas away from the optic glass so your dot stays alive. That could matter more than it sounds. They didn't just slap new parts on it, it's got a lengthened grip, undercut guard, and a real beaver tail so your hand sits higher in control. Still concealable, but somehow better in your grip. Aggressive serrations, decent sight, a rail. It feels like they finally treated micro-compact with respect. At $599, it may not be cheap, but carrying any old shield feels behind by comparison. They didn't just evolve the shield, they might have made the one worth sticking with. You ever pick up a new gun and get mad it doesn't feel wrong? That was the GX2. It's Taurus, it's cheap. I could already feel how this would lie, but it didn't. The weight was right, the slide felt snug, the rail looked usable, and it was then that I saw no stupid takedown tool, just a lever like a real gun. I stood there holding my pole with disdain, because you're not supposed to do that. Taurus is not to show restraint. All they do is slap a logo on a piece of plastic and call it innovation. There I was, looking at a ship that looked normal. 13 rounds, slim frame, half-decent trigger. I didn't shoot it, didn't need to. I knew how this one was gonna end. If this even runs halfway clean, it's gonna end people jokingly singing Taurus in their head. Not because they're wrong, The only reason they're saying that now is to not look like total fools if this holds water, and I hate that, because this wasn't supposed to be on the table, but now it's in the room. There's nothing subtle about the XDM Elite. It looks like something that belongs in a SWAT trunk or a truck stop display case. Everything's oversized. The grip texture, the slide cuts, the mag well. It's a full-sized gun that doesn't want to blend in, and it doesn't care if you think it's ugly. That's what got me. I didn't trust it at first. It looked like one of those pistols designed by a marketing team trying to win a Call of Duty skin contract, but it wasn't. There's something serious underneath all that attitude. The trigger doesn't float, it punches. The slide moves like it's got something to prove. The gun doesn't feel fast, it feels ready. I wouldn't carry this thing daily, to be honest. I wouldn't flex it online, but if you told me I had to take one pistol into a fight with no backup and no second mag, yep, this one would be in the conversation. It's not a pistol that wins popularity contests, it's a pistol that doesn't blink when things go sideways. And if you don't like it, well good, it wasn't made for you anyway. I borrowed the Glock 47 by accident. Range Buddy had it in a bag with his 19. I thought it was a 17. Loaded it, didn't ask questions. First mag, something felt wrong. The muzzle wasn't jumping. The return was snappier, felt like a tuned slide, but it wasn't. I looked down mid-string and realized this wasn't what I thought it was. Longer slide, but balanced. Glock 45 frame, but something tighter. I ran 3 more mags and didn't say anything. Just kept looking at the target like it owed me an answer. That was the first time a Glock caught me off guard since Gen 4. I handed it back and said, whatever that is, I need it. The guy just laughed. It's the 47, nobody wants it. That's the thing. Nobody talks about it, but it shoots better than half the guns people brag about. It's not exciting, it's not collectible, but it does something I can't complain. It gives you Glock reliability, Gen 5 smoothness, and zero muzzle drama in one frame. And for once, it feels like Glock made something by accident that actually mattered. Let's close with the most surprising gun on the list. The IWI Masada Slim isn't just a budget-friendly 9mm, it's one of the most in-demand carry pistols of the past year. In 2024, civilian carry in Israel spiked, and this pistol became so popular that IWI had to pause exports just to meet domestic demand. That's not just a spec sheet stat, that's real-world trust in action. Why? Because it nails the fundamentals. It's optics ready, which is rare in this price range. The trigger is smooth, the ergonomics are natural, and it just works. That matters more than just fancy buzzwords, especially when it's a gun you plan to carry every day. It's built for simplicity and speed. It's easy to rack, easy to clean, light enough to disappear under a t-shirt, but big enough to shoot with control, and it runs. Whether you're training, dry firing, or putting rounds downrange, the Masada Slim doesn't flinch. This is the gun that gets recommended in Facebook groups and forums when someone asks, what's the best sub-$500 carry gun? It's the one people actually carry, not just post pictures of. It's not flashy, it's not tactical, but it's trusted, tested, and built for the kind of situations that matters. And that's what makes it a smart pick in 2025. Beretta just gave their legendary 92 series a modern makeover, and it hits hard. The 9211 Squalo blends old-school metal frame design with modern combat-focused features. Let's start with what's familiar. The 92 silhouette, all-metal frame, iconic open slide. But the Squalo brings new life. Flat-faced trigger, optics-ready slide, aggressive grip texture, and forward slide serrations. It's tuned, tactical, and absolutely ready for real-world carry. It's more than a nostalgia piece. It's a serious, full-size sidearm with real pedigree. With real pedigree, smooth cycling, ultra-manageable recoil, and a trigger that finally feels like it belongs in a modern fighting pistol. It's the Beretta we all wanted 10 years ago, now refined and ready for 2025. If you grew up on 90s action movies or served with the M9, this is the upgrade you've been waiting for. If there's one gun that completely shattered expectations in 2025, it's this, the Canik Rival-S Dark Side. Built on an all-steel frame, this pistol delivers serious performance with shocking value. The trigger is the star of the show. We're talking about one of the best striker-fired triggers on the market. Clean wall, crisp break, lightning reset. It feels like something out of a $2,000 custom build, but this one, you'll find it under $900. The steel frame adds weight that helps control recoil, but it's balanced in a way that it doesn't make it feel clunky. From draw to first shot to follow-up, the Rival-S feels fluid, intuitive, and locked in. And it doesn't just look mean with its blackout finish, it runs like it's angry. Whether you're competing, defending, or just flexing at the range, this gun doesn't just feel like a budget option, it feels like a cheat code. People try it once and immediately ask, why didn't I know about this? If you're looking for a gun that outperforms its price tag, this is the sleeper champ of the year. You've heard of the Walther PDP, maybe you even own one, but the steel frame version? That's a whole different animal. The Walther PDP matte steel frame brings all the things people already loved about the PDP. That legendary trigger, forward serrated slide, deep ergonomics, and adds the weight and balance of a full steel chassis. The result? A recoil dampening monster that tracks like it's on rails. This isn't just for competition, it's for anyone who wants to shoot fast, stay on target, and actually enjoy recoil control. The extra weight helps absorb kick, but the balance makes it feel like it was built for your hands. Plus, it's got Walther's optic-ready system, interchangeable backstraps, and one of the most intuitive grip angles out there. You don't have to fight this pistol, it works with you. For around $1,400, it's not cheap, but it doesn't feel like anything else in its class. And once you run a few mags through it, you'll realize why it deserves a place on this list. Come on, you knew this one was coming. The Staccato XC is the top tier flex for 9mm in 2025. It doesn't just shoot flat, it shoots laser straight, lightning fast, and dead consistent. The integrated compensator makes recoil feel like a rumor. It stays planted. The trigger, glassy smooth. Reset, razor short. Sight picture, perfect, especially paired with a dot. It's the kind of gun that makes people at the range stop and watch. You'll find it in the holsters of SWAT teams, competition shooters, and high-end collectors, and for good reason. It's a 2011 style pistol that blends the reliability of a duty gun with the finesse of a race gun. It's expensive, and we're talking $4,000 and up. But if you want the best of the best, the kind of pistol that erases mistakes, builds confidence, and just feels right in the hand, this is it. Every time you fire it, you'll wonder why everything else felt so hard. Once you shoot it, there's no going back. This gun doesn't just shoot, it commands respect. The 6-hour P226 XFive is the kind of pistol you don't forget once you've handled it. It's not just another 9mm, it's the modern evolution of a platform trusted by the most elite operators on Earth. The XFive builds off the legendary P226 design. You know, the one that Navy SEALs carried into hell and back. But this is not a duty pistol anymore. This is a performance machine. All metal frame, match grade barrel, adjustable single action trigger that snaps like a glass rod. And yep, it's optics ready. The weight gives it that smooth recoil impulse, every shot feels intentional, and the sights track like they're on rails. It's the kind of pistol that makes you shoot better, or at least feel like you do. In 2024, the P226 platform was directly credited for saving lives during a high-risk VIP security engagement overseas. The operator used an XFive variant, and multiple hostile threats were neutralized with 0 failures, 0 jams. That kind of track record you don't get from hype. You get it from years of proven experience. Yes, it's around $1,500, but this isn't for people who just want good enough. This is for shooters who want excellent right in their hands. You buy this gun because you refuse to compromise, and that mindset, it shows in every shot. This pistol looks custom because it basically is, right out of the box. The Shadow Systems DR920P is like if a Glock went to performance school and came back with a 6-pack and a master's degree. Built from the ground up with duty use, concealed carry, and competition in mind, it's engineered to give you more control, more speed, more confidence. What makes it pop? The built-in generator, the built-in compensator. We're talking flatter shooting, faster follow-ups, and tighter groups without any aftermarket parts. It keeps your muzzle down so you stay locked on target, especially in high-stress scenarios. Home defense? This thing won't let you down when it counts. The frame features a textured grip that actually grips you back, interchangeable back straps to fit your hand perfectly, and an extended beaver tail for better control. Slide cuts, serrations, opticon, it's all there. The flat-face trigger breaks clean, resets fast, and makes you look better than you are. And let's be honest, looks matter too. The DR920P looks like a $2,000 custom build, but it runs for about half of that. It accepts Glock mags, fits in Glock holsters, but outperforms its inspiration. This isn't just another polymer pistol, it's a high-performance platform you can rely on whether you're defending your home, competing on weekends, or just want something that shoots like a dream. Once you shoot this, you'll never want to go back to stock. One of these guns made me put my old carry back in the safe, but another one should have cost double and I'd still buy it again. And then there's one I've carried for years and now I'm not so sure. That's how it is. You shoot enough, carry long enough, things change. Ask how I know. I'm Steve, and if this hit you even a little, you know where to find me next time.